Ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet, you people know that any spicy story that is coming from a Nigerian tailor's mouth is about how their customer did not do them well. Well, because I want to be transparent with you guys on this page, let me tell you of one time I almost frustrated my customer. In fact, I know I frustrated her and how I got her back. Okay? Because sometimes we don't know that some of the policies we put up for our businesses, or some of the rules, or some of the things we do, that these things frustrate our customers. Okay, so now at the time I didn't have a WhatsApp number. Like, I had my personal WhatsApp number, but if you know me, I like my privacy very well. So I didn't have a WhatsApp number that people that want to make dresses can reach out to me, Okay, so normally I tell them, oh, hit me up on my DM on Instagram or on Facebook. Some people are not like that. So this particular lady sent me an email. She sent me the first email. I didn't see it. I don't even know why I didn't see that email. Then she had to send me the second email. So then she sent the second email and she was like, oh, I sent you an email before. I don't know if you missed it, but I'd like you to make some dresses for me. Now, the first mistake I made was, at the time, I was not in the right mental state. And this is something for all of us as tailors, as designers. If you are not in the right mental state and somebody needs a dress, turn it down. If you know that I might not be able to deliver when this person wants, right? Turn it down. But because she has sent me an email the first time, she has sent me an email the second time, and I was like, you know what? Let me just take this walk, because if there's one thing I don't like to do is to disappoint my customers or my potential customers. And this is the first time this person is reaching out to me. So I was like, okay, yeah, I make dresses. I can make a dress for you. She showed me, she told me what she wanted, sent me some pictures, she sent me some videos. But one thing I did was I asked her that, do you need it now? Because if she wanted it immediately, I was going to tell her there and there that I won't be able to, make them immediately, because I knew that I was not in the right frame of mind. So she was like, oh no, I should just take my time. She's not using them now. So we agreed on the price. And after a while, I'm like, these email exchanges, because we exchanged more than 50 emails. You guys, we exchanged more than 50 emails. And I told myself, this might even be stressful for this lady, because if it was WhatsApp, it would pop up on her phone. Before I bite my mouth, it would pop up, the notification from my chat would pop up on her phone faster than maybe an email. Okay, and you guys know how email conversation is. It doesn't flow like WhatsApp. Okay, so I just said, you know what, chat me up on WhatsApp. I sent her my WhatsApp number, so we went to WhatsApp. So at this point, I had simplified our communication. So I agreed on a 60% deposit before I start the work, which she made the payment. Now, when she wanted to we calculated everything, because she's not in Nigeria, she's a customer in the US. So we calculated everything and she made the payment and it came through. Okay, the payment came through. There was no problem. Everything was smooth. Everything was okay. Now, because I was not in the right frame of mind, this is what I'm getting back to. It took me a long time to make the outfits. Although she didn't complain, because she told me, oh, I don't need them now. But I know the time I took to make those outfits, it took months. And by the time I told her the outfits were ready, I'm sure even though she didn't want the outfits immediately, imagine when somebody is taking 6 months to make 7 or 8 dresses. You guys know that that's a lot of time. Okay, so when I told her the dresses were ready, she was happy and she was like, okay, what's your balance? And she wanted to make the balance payment. To me, ladies and gentlemen, this is where problems started though. She tried transferring to me more than 6 times. I did not know that CBN had this restriction or whatever. She would send the money to me. She'd be like, don't worry. Because the last time when she sent the money to me, I received it. This one, she told me, oh, don't worry, you see the money within 2 or 3 days. My dear, 2 weeks will pass. I thought you will not be able to get the money. And it's not like 2 weeks will pass and she's not bothering me. Like, she's literally every day, hi, have you been able to get the money? I'm so sorry. She was apologizing. I was literally mentally stressing this lady. Ah, God. She even had to sign up for different cross-border payment platforms. I still couldn't get my money because of, some restrictions that were put on Nigerian accounts. To the extent that I was even complaining to my brother, and he was like, you know what? Just ask her to send me the money, because my brother is in the UK. So she sent the money to my brother, and while I was about to tell my brother, oh, she has sent the money, have you received it? He told me that, oh, he has received the money. Then he told me that, do you need your money? I said, of course, just send it. But because of where I'm coming from, where she sends money and I have to wait before I get my money, ladies and gentlemen, I was just expecting to wait for another extra 1 week. Now, when that transfer she made to my brother was successful. I could feel the relief in her chat. She was like, oh, thank God. I'm so sorry for the inconveniences. I'm the one who's going to be apologizing to you, auntie. I'm sorry for making the transaction process so hectic. So back to the story, I digress. My brother was like, okay, do you need your money now? I told him I needed my money. So while I was still talking to him, complaining to him how Nigeria wants to frustrate me, I am just tired. Somebody's trying to send me money. It's not like she has not sent me money before, and it's so difficult. I got ping, bank alert. It has dropped. And I was so surprised because I'm like, this is within 20 minutes, we've gone from the US to the UK and now to Nigeria. And I asked him, oh, how did you get this money to me so fast? Because he sent the money to me in Naira. And he was like, oh, he used Lemfi. And I was like, what is Lemfi? Then he explained to me that Lemfi is a cross-border payment platform that allows you to send money from US, UK, Canada, and all those good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you, because of the phobia this lady experienced, that first time I made outfits for her, and she received them, she sent me a message that she loves it. She's so happy. She was so happy. And I was so happy too, because I know that she has gone through a lot of stress. If you know your customer, you will know how to do soft marketing. So when she's a Muslim, so I tried doing, it was around Eid, thereabout. I think Eid was coming. So I sent her a message that, oh, Eid is coming. Or would you like to make outfits for Eid? Then she was like, yeah, but hope it won't take so long. Do you see how my mistake, like how me not being whole, me not being okay as a tailor, will make my competence, like people will start doubting my competence. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, it will not take that long anymore. And when I cleared that doubt, she was like, okay. So now the time she was ready to make the outfit, she asked another question. Oh, please, how am I going to do this transfer now? Because the last time we faced a lot of issues. Do you guys see how your own personal problem, when it comes to like competence, or maybe you're not okay as a tailor, you're not in the right frame of mind, can affect the experience your customer will have with you? So I had to, tell her that, oh no, you can use Lemfi, I will get the money within minutes. Thank God that transaction went smoothly. So from paying the deposit to paying the balance, everything went smoothly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have customers abroad, you are receiving payment from the US, from the UK, from Canada, tell them about Lemfi. Tell them to use Lemfi. The conversion rate is very competitive. In fact, I dare say it is the best in the market. So they are getting good money, good value for the money they are sending to you. And you too, you're having peace of mind, because you will literally get your money within minutes. The platform is safe, it is secured, it is very, very efficient. And the transaction fee is zero. They literally pay zero transaction fees. And how did I redeem myself, ladies and gentlemen? I redeemed myself by making sure that this new outfit she wanted to make within 3 weeks. Okay, within 3 weeks. I'm not even sure it was up to 3 weeks, because it's been a while now and I cannot remember. Within 2 to 3 weeks, the outfit was ready and it was delivered. Okay, number one, I ditched that DM or email. The DM still works. Anybody that wants to do DM can do DM, but I dropped a WhatsApp contact so that we can easily get acquainted, we can easily talk quicker and faster, we can share receipts, we can share styles, we can share inspiration, we can do voiceover and all those things. Okay, so I made my primary contact WhatsApp. That's number one. Number two, I recommended Lemfi to them, because when something is tested and trusted, you don't have to be looking for what is not looking for you. Lemfi is efficient. I got my money within minutes. There's no need for me to be doing Ojodo cancel Ojodo, to be testing different platforms, and my customers are getting frustrated. Number three, I made sure I delivered on time. I did not take so much time again. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how I almost frustrated my customer and how I redeemed myself. So if you've had any scenario where you almost frustrated your customer and you did not know, because at the time I didn't know, it was the second time for us to transact business. That's when I knew that she's really suffering from PTSD that I caused. So let me know if you've experienced this and how did you redeem yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.